y'all? It's Boxing Mind TV. Like, comment, and subscribe as you watch this video. With that said, let's get straight to it. Derrick James has recently had an interview where he states that Errol Spence is better than what he was against Shawn Porter when they fought. He states that Errol Spence is on weight. He's on weight and he's doing good in camp. He's no bigger than 5 pounds above the weight limit right now, which is great for him because he doesn't have too much to lose to make weight. You know, he's in good shape. Derrick James said he's in great shape like always, but he just been disciplined, and they've been working since February, March, and been working in the gym constantly, non-stop. You know, he says Errol Spence is more focused than he has ever been in his career so far, and he has something to prove. Errol Spence has something to prove in this fight. You know, he says everything is back to normal. Errol Spence has no effect from the car accident. He says when he's out there sparring, you know, he's seen everything he needed to see. His reaction time is on point. His punch resistance is on point. He said he'll fight. He was doing a sparring match with one of the sparring partners, and he said he's seen the sparring partner hit him with a clean right hand, clean straight to the jaw. And Errol Spence took it, and then the sparring partner threw another right hand, but Errol Spence caught it. He adjusted that fast from being hit the first time, and he said from that point, that's all he needed to see. Everything else went on point, and Errol Spence went on to do his thing in that sparring match. You know what I'm saying? So he's sharp, he's mentally sharp. He can adjust, he can adapt. So that's good signs. He says it's up to that the public has to see it now. You know what I'm saying? He's seeing what he needed to see to know that Errol Spence is back to, you know, being him, being the truth. And he says he's putting on beatings on sparring partners. He said one sparring partner, he really felt bad for him because Errol Spence was putting a beating on him. He said he don't know what happened, what got into Errol Spence, but he just really wanted to put a beating on the sparring partner. You know, he's probably was just, you know, shaking off the rust, you know, in my opinion. You know, but he said he's really beating up the sparring partner. He really felt bad for the sparring partner. That's how bad Errol Spence went in on him. You know, but we all know sparring is sparring. You know, in my opinion, sparring is sparring, and you have headgear and you have 16-ounce gloves. And, you know, as a fan, we still want to see how does he react, you know, getting punched in 8-ounce gloves without any headgear. You know, so that's the obstacle that Errol Spence has, and I don't believe he has done that in training camp. You know, sparring without no headgear and, you know, 8-ounce gloves. That would be a dumb thing for him to do. So I'm pretty sure he hasn't done that. So, but that's the thing that everybody wants to see, you know, and we can't wait to see come December 5th, you know, this Saturday. You know, Derrick James also stated that, you know, Errol Spence is in the best shape that he's been. You know what I'm saying? He's probably the best. He believes Errol Spence the best welterweight that's in shape. The best, you know, what I'm trying to say. He has the better shape as far as endurance and stamina, better than any welterweight in the division. He's the only one, he says, the only one that can throw 100 punches around and fight throughout the whole fight non-stop. He has that endurance, has that stamina. He's in shape that way. Nobody can do that but him and land, you know, 50% of his punches. You know what I'm saying? He's the only one that can do that, and he's the best for that. But he says for the Danny Garcia fight, they're gonna come in and be intelligent in that fight, you know, in the ring against Danny Garcia, you know. And when asked about does Danny Garcia compare to more Shawn Porter or Mikey Garcia, he said Danny Garcia reminds him more of Mikey Garcia because he's a good, you know, counter puncher. and he's very intelligent in the ring. So he's comparing, Mikey Garcia to Danny Garcia. But we all know Danny Garcia is, he is a great counterpuncher. But he's also a very heavy-handed puncher. You don't really want to get hit by him. But Derrick James is really confident that Errol Spence he's in the best shape. He's focused, better than ever than what he was in Shawn Porter. Expect to see a whole different Errol Spence. He said, a guy that could do everything. Inside, outside, whatever. He's ready for it all. They prepare for everything that can go on in the ring that night. And I, for one, can't wait to see that. I can't wait to see what Errol Spence brings to the ring, because I believe he's focused. But it's one thing to believe he's focused, but you want to see it also. You want to see with your eyes. So, and come December 5th, Derrick James believe Errol Spence is gonna come out and show everybody that he's better than what he was against Shawn Porter. That's all I got. Y'all like, comment, and subscribe. It's your boy Boxing Mind TV, and I'm out.